I think I figured out where TikTok fits in the whole content universe, I think. If not, it's really close. You know, I learned something about these microphones yesterday that I didn't. I assumed that there was a way to do it, but I didn't really know how to. And I learned how to do it yesterday via just like some other random short video on YouTube. But it's how to enable the record and stop button from the actual wireless like transmitter instead of having to like hit your phone or anything else. And it's really, really simple. Literally, all you do is you click that link button right there, and you can just wirelessly stop. It doesn't sound like much, but that's something that I'm glad that I figured that out. It was so good that this is actually the second video that I'm making talking about a button that does something. My only complaint was I wish that there was haptic feedback when I clicked it. That way I know that the command went through and it started recording. It's my only complaint, but other than that though, I mean, Savannah's coming home today, but she doesn't get home till later this evening, so I pretty much have an entire day to do whatever I want. Also, what is this? This is, I've never been down here before. This is like a little amphitheater thing in a park next to our house, and the only thing that I know that they do here is they occasionally have like little movies during the summer, and just like, I think it's free, but other than that, I think this thing just sits vacant. But I've never actually been on like the backstage part, which is what this is. All to be said, Savannah comes home today, which is good because yesterday I didn't film anything, and it was hard. It was tough, but I think it was needed. I feel like I say the same thing every time I take a break, but the only reason I keep mentioning it is because it is something that I do go through. But I found it's really, really difficult for me to not do anything. And I wasn't going to do anything today, but I think I'm at least going on this walk and filming this little day in the life video. Just one, because Savannah's not here, and I just enjoy doing it too. I have no idea what this is even used for, to be honest. One of my favorite movie directors lately has been Wes Anderson, and if you've ever seen any of his if you've ever seen any of the movies that he's directed, then you kind of know what his style is. I don't know. I just really like and really have been enjoying his take on like making movies and getting different, unique like angles and a lot of like locked off shots. And I think it's definitely had a impact on the videos that I make and the angles that I'm getting, like getting those like walking ones that I just did. I love them. They're probably some of my favorite ones, and with the additional to this, it's just you add like another element to it. It's little things. If you haven't checked any of his movies out, you really should. Asteroid City is a really good one. I saw that one on the plane, and I watched it twice, going to our destination and coming home, and it was good both times. I think this is probably, since I got these microphones, this is probably the most that I've used my iPhone as like an A-roll camera. Just because it's always been the audio that's been the issue. But now like I'm able to get the same kind of, I've said this a million times, but there are a few things in this world that I just get super, super excited about. And if this is the way content creation is going, I mean, it's like, it gets me excited to make videos. If it's just talking to like a camera, making like a stupid little TikTok video, it really, 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 it makes me want to do more, and it makes me want to make more. And just the convenience of everything and not having to deal with a big fancy camera, definitely has its place. Like the big camera looks amazing, and if I want my stuff to look as good as I possibly can, it's more than just a run and gun type of thing, then that camera is amazing for that. Even run and gun stuff, it's still amazing. This is just more convenient, and I'll be curious to see in the future if I still continue to use my phone as much as I'm currently using it, as like the newness wears off, because I'm sure that's probably playing a factor. Speaking of TikTok, I saw a thing where a guy kind of broke down where different social medias go go for like him, and I think I finally figured out where TikTok fits within the world of social media. Basically what he said was like YouTube is like for projects or for videos that you're really, really proud of. You put your heart and soul in, that's where you go to put your best possible work. And then TikTok is like almost the exact opposite of that. TikTok is where you just kind of brain dump. You kind of just, if you have a quick idea, you just film it real quick, talk to camera, and if it does well, cool. Maybe you make a second video, or maybe you make a YouTube video or build off of that with the YouTube video. Or if it just goes to die, that's fine too, because TikTok is more, the platform, I feel like it encourages that kind of content more. YouTube really does long form content really, really well, and I know TikTok's trying to push that as well as Instagram did, and it's just never done well. But I think with short form content, TikTok really did take that from Instagram, and they're doing a lot with it, and they're doing a lot of really good things. All that being said, it feels really, really, it's a relief to finally figure out where TikTok fits within my niche, and how I can approach it and the angle that I want to approach it with, because that's mostly with content, especially when you're posting different things to different platforms. You're really trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work, and how different platforms react to your style of filmmaking, content, whatever you want to call it. If not, it's really close. Now, I'm not saying that this approach to TikTok is the way that it's. I'm not saying that it's going to work, and I'm not saying that it's going to work for everybody. I'm just saying for me, that's currently what I'm trying, and if it doesn't work, then that's okay. One of the things that I really like about social media is you can really just experiment, and there's no real
wrong way to do it, and I think that's the important thing to remember. It's all clouded in ambiguity. It's all clouded in there's no specific way to do it, and anybody that's telling you that is well, they're wrong. And if they tell you that they know how to, if they know the secret to being successful they're obviously lying. Yeah. Anyway. It's currently 7:30. Savannah's supposed to be home in 30 minutes, or I'm supposed to get her from the airport in 30 minutes. So I think I'm gonna call the video here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, also, the entire video today was actually shot on my iPhone.